Kicking it with Kay and Clay. 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 Hey everybody, you are listening to Kicking It with Kay and Clay. I am Kay, and Clay is he's engineering tonight, so he's here. We want to thank you for tuning in today. We have a very special treat for you guys. Someone who I believe is going to be an inspiration to you and be an encouragement. So today our guest is an entrepreneur. She's the owner and founder of Creative Code Designs. She's a mother of 3, and she holds 3 degrees, including an MBA. In her spare time, she loves creating websites, writing songs and poems. She loves to shop, watch movies, and listen to music. And while she's coding, she likes to listen to dubstep, country, and rap music. She's very easy to get along with, and she takes pride in customer service. Everyone, please join me in welcoming Chaka Wilson to the show.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Chaka, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good.
So, how was you? Good. Well, again, we want to thank you for coming on today. I know you were busy because when I called you, you were right in the middle of working.
Yes.
And everybody's want to let you know that her website is creativecodedesigns.com. That's creative and code with a K. Okay, so you will want to have her design your websites. I am a testament of how good she is because she's done my website for one of my businesses.
Thank you for that.
So, Shak, oh, you're welcome. So, how are you during this whole quarantine thing?
I'm doing good. Just, trying to stay out the way, stay safe, and hoping and praying everyone else stays safe as well.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yes.
I don't know if you heard, but for everybody that's listening, we live in Michigan, and I believe the governor, she's trying to make it where frontline and essential workers go back to college and have free tuition.
Oh, really? I didn't hear that, but that would be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice because they needed these people that's been on the front lines. They've been doing their thing and risking their lives. So that would be a good incentive for all the hard work they've been doing.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, Chaka. So just give us a glimpse of your life. Who is Chaka?
Well, I'm a mother first, but I'm also hardworking, ambitious, and of course a businesswoman. I'm pretty shy, introvert, laid back, but I do enjoy talking to people and learning new things about people and different things.
Okay, so how has being an introvert helped or hindered some things in your life?
Well, it's been good for the web design because I do most of my work remotely anyway, so I don't have to interact with people. I just mainly talk to them through email or text or Facebook. So it hasn't hindered my business any. But as far as if in person stuff, I kind of get nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous all the time, but I think it's worried about the impression I'll make on people. So, it's hindered in that way, but not really. It hasn't had a negative impact on my business overall.
Well, that's good. Well, being an introvert, you know how we hate small talk.
Yes.
So, like networking, and that's just like the worst.
I know.
Okay, so you said you are a mother of 3. So, how old are your children?
My children are 18, 21, and 24. And they are grown, yes, out of the house.
Yeah, they grown, right?
Overgrown.
Right. How was life for you being
a mom? Were you a single mom? Did you have help? And what obstacles did you face and how did you overcome them?
Well, I wasn't always a single mom, because I did have help from the fathers um at different times. So I can't
Hmm.
claim that I was a single mom the whole time. But I did have help from family members and friends. But the times I didn't have help, it was hard because sometimes I'd have to take the kids with me to work, and it was hard doing that because, like, one time I worked at Rite Aid, and I had to take the kids, and one of my kids, he was still in a stroller. So I had him behind the register while I'm cashing people out, and it was kind of embarrassing, although I don't think people cared about it. I think I'm the only one that really cared, but it was still embarrassing nonetheless. And I overcame those obstacles just by gaining support and gaining information to resources, and giving myself daily pep talks and just staying focused on the big picture.
To give yourself daily pep talks. What would that consist of?
Like, just telling myself, you can do this, you're smart, you're strong, and actually believe in it. Like, people can say, give themselves a pep talk, but if they don't believe it, it's not going to do any good. So yeah, I actually believed it.
Now, were there any down moments um, in your life while you were going to school and raising your children?
Yes, like, I would be depressed some, so that depression was like debilitating sometimes, and it kind of got in the way of not raising my children, but just like focusing sometimes. But it was short lived because I would revert back to the pep talk and, like, remember, you gave yourself this pep talk, you got to do this, because I'm pretty literal about stuff.
Hmm.
So once I remembered the pep talk, everything got better.
That's good. Just can you just, if you don't mind, expound on where you said there were moments where you were depressed? Because there might be some people out here listening who can probably relate, or they may not know that they're feeling they're in a depression
hmm
state. So what did that entail?
Well, just like staying in bed all day, like not wanting to get out of bed, not want to do the fun things that I was used to doing. Like, I used to
Hmm.
do my hair all the time and like to experiment with makeup sometimes. I stopped wanting to do that. I stopped wanting to go out. I stopped wanting to go shopping. Stuff like that. It's just pretty hard. Like, you can tell, like, not wanting to eat. Like, I had lost some weight because I didn't want to eat, and but I just knew I had to take care of my children, so that
Hmm.
was just automatic.
What got you out of that, or what helped you get out of that?
Um, Let me see. Probably just, reverting back to the pep talks again.
Okay.
And, like, I would pray some and just tell myself that everything was going to get better. And then, two, I knew that if I stayed depressed, it was going to make things worse.
Hmm. Yeah. And, some people are not fortunate to even think like that. And so you were very blessed to have gotten out of that, because a
Yes,
lot of
I agree.
people, unfortunately, they don't, and they don't make it. So I'm very, very glad that you gave yourself those pep talks and that you got out of that and you knew that it was something else greater on the other side.
Yes.
Okay, now can you tell us something that you did that you're very proud of? That's something that you accomplished while raising your children?
Well, I went to college and I got 3 degrees,
All right.
including the MBA. Yes. And then I started my business in 2016, so I'm pretty proud of that. And just I have like more business goals and stuff that I plan to accomplish too. So it was a lot when I look back.
Hmm.
And I got I got 20 years on, well, not 20 years, almost 20 years on the job. That was one of my goals. It was actually 17. So that too.
Okay. Now you have 8 years of web designing. What made you get into coding and web design in the first place?
Well, back in 2002, I started getting interested in computers, mainly websites. I always wondered like how they work and what people did behind the scenes to create them.
Mhm.
And back then, Black Planet, it was popular, and people used to put HTML help pages on Black Planet, like so you can put the different music and stuff on there and
Mhm.
stuff. Excuse me. And so I remember being interested in that, and I'm like, ooh, I wonder how this working if I could do it. And I started playing around with some of the code, and it was just really interesting. So I started liking it from there.
Now, was there a lot of women or people of color in your class? Because I know that a lot of us, especially Black women, that's a field that's really dominated by men. That tech
Mhm.
field, and it's just an inspiration that you even went into that field, because even though it's more women, Black women, to get into that, but still not as many. It's still male dominated. So how was your class looking?
Well, I did my classes online,
Okay.
but um we did like do the picture things where people can, well, the class members can see how each other
Mm-hmm.
look and stuff. So mine was, I wouldn't say it was diverse. It was diverse as far as like men and women. However, it wasn't diverse like the race. There were more I'll say white men and women than there were black men and women. So I definitely I want to see that change. I hope it changes. It seems like it's changing because I'm in a few Facebook groups, and I'm in actually two Facebook women groups for coding, and that is diverse. It's pretty diverse.
What can you share that group just in case someone out there, they're interested in possibly get into coding or web design, or there might be doing it currently?
Yes, it's, I think it's women in coding.
So, what would you tell single parents or parents of little ones who think that, they can't, they're stuck in their career, or they don't even have a career? They're stuck at a dead end job, not wanting to go any further in their career because they think that they can't because they have little ones. So, what would you
Hmm.
say to them? And because you did it.
Yes, by the grace of God, I did. I would like to tell them, just keep going, and if they have dreams, it's okay to dream, but make sure you do something about the dream, because if not, it's just gonna stay a dream. Like, make sure you take the steps, get the knowledge, the resources, and you can do anything you put your mind to once that part is accomplished. You can do anything you want to. Don't give up. I mean, I know it sounds cliche, but that's really how I did it. Like, you can't just keep the dream a dream. You have to take steps in order to make the dream come to fruition.
That's
So
true.
just keep going.
So, what's next for you on the horizon, Chaka, where career wise?
I have a few business ideas that I've been thinking about. I'm gonna keep them on a hush for right
Oh,
now because I
yes,
don't
you
want
have
nobody to
to.
steal my ideas. So there are a few of them that I plan to get going once I get Creative Code Designs off the ground like how I want it to be, because it's been pretty successful for me, but not like the way I want it.
hmm
Not like how I got it down on my gold paper. So once that gets off the ground for me, then I'll go into the other business ideas and see how that'll turn out for me.
Okay. And speaking of Creative Code Designs, your business, can you let everybody know about that and what exactly what you do?
Well, it's a web development and design business, and I do websites for people for actually low cost. I've gotten flack for that because I don't charge what they charge, but
hmm
I just feel that I want to look out for people that's trying to, because a lot of people that I build websites for, they have businesses of their own. I know how costly everything can be, so I don't want to add to that. I want to be fair and low priced. So yes, I build websites for people for low prices, and I make sure I pay attention to the customer's input. I like to, some people, they tell me, well, you do whatever you feel is necessary, but I like to gain their input because it's a joint effort, in my
hmm
opinion.
Okay. And that website again is creativecodedesigns.com, creative and code with a K. Okay, Shaka, lastly, I want you to tell everyone, what hidden talents do you have that no one else knows about?
I know how to sing. That's one, but I'm so
Okay.
shy. It never got off the ground. I write songs and poems, and yeah, I write a lot of songs, and I wish I could have done something with that, but I didn't. My sister, she's equally as talented in that field as well, and I'm hoping that she gets something going so I can live vicariously through her. Yeah, that's
What
it.
type of songs do you write?
Um, I like to be pretty like different genres of music.
hmm
I listen to rock and R&B and country, so some of my songs reflect that.
Oh, that's nice. I like country too. Not too many of us like
I
country.
know.
So, who's some of your favorite country groups
Country group, the
or
Dixie
singers?
Chicks,
Oh,
yeah, and I
really?
like Leanne Rhymes and Reba McEntire. I like her and Shania
Okay.
Twain. They're more country pop now because
Yeah.
that's actually a genre. Yes.
Oh, so you like the old school, huh?
Yep.
Okay. I just want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. I didn't want to take up too much of your time because, like I said, when I called, you were in the middle of your of designing a website. So
Yes.
we just want to thank you so much, Shaka, for coming on. And I know that you have helped someone, you've inspired someone with your story, and I really do appreciate that.
I hope so. Thank you.
You are welcome. And thank you so much, everybody, for listening. You can catch us on all the major streaming platforms. And we will see you guys or talk to
Kicking it
you
with
next
Kay
week.
and Clay.
Thank you.
Kicking it with Kay and Clay. 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 Kicking it with Kay and Clay.